Adrian here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of A Town Called Terror #1. This is another Image comic written. Let's take a look at the creative team here. This is written by Steve Niles with art by Simon Kudranski and letters by Scott O'Brien. If the name Steve Niles sounds familiar, it's because he's the writer of 30 Days of Night, which turned into a really cool movie. Now, in this case, it's a little bit different. As far as the content of the book, as far as the feel of the book, this is still pretty horrifying. So along with this issue of A Town Called Terror and Nightmare Country from DC Comics from earlier in the week, it's been really hard to get some sleep. But in this book, Henry West is brutally kidnapped in the middle of the night while his wife, Julie, watches terrified. Henry awakens to a reality of his whereabouts, but Julie, with no evidence of the phantom crime, is unable to get help search for him. So yeah, this is just going to be a weird mystery. And let me start with saying this. Kudranski is just fucking firing on all cylinders. Like, it is amazing, the stuff. Like, there's so many there's so many of the preview pages are just splash pages that look so amazing. I love this like painterly style that's like, I don't know, it almost feels like it's out of focus, or there's something like a little, I don't know, some kind of effect that I don't really know how it could be achieved. It looks very realistic at some points, and then some of the parts you just hope that that's not real. But yeah, Kudranski is just doing amazing work, and I think that's what really drives the story that Niles is trying to tell. Last but not least, these amazing sound effects by O'Brien, like, just really cool comic making. I love the big bright red colors, all the muted tones in the foreground. Just, it really drives down the point of like, yeah, this is a terrifying story. So here, let's take a look at one more page as we drive into this town called Terror. The cool, like, even the car, just look how cool it looks. Yeah, and in the last preview page, which there's a lot more stuff that I'm not showing in between, but just these pages really grabbed my eye as I was looking through the issue as to what to show. But yeah, I mean, this issue was just so much fun. It was terrifying, and it was just unnerving with all the little details that you see here. Like, even now as I'm talking about the book and I'm looking at the screen, I find more details. The crawls all over the place, the faces in the trees, like, just super unnerving stuff. So if you're a fan of horror, we are living in a great time for horror in comics. This is another one of those that you need to pick up. If you are not a big fan of horror, you may want to stay away from this book. All that being said, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned, because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, movie reviews, all that good stuff. Our next live, we will have a show where we talk about the worst comic book movies from 1998 all the way to the modern era. And thanks to everyone that sent in their list. We've calculated all the data. We're going to have your own list for the viewers and the watchers of this channel. So very excited for that. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.